Thank you, PS, chairperson, for this ceremony. Let me first of all recognize the presence of His Excellency Charles Savre, the President of Dominica, and Mrs. Savre, the Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Kelva Daru, Minister for Information, Science, Telecommunications, Technology, and Parliamentary Representative for the St. Joseph constituency, other cabinet colleagues present here today, Your Excellency Lu Kun, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica, Your Excellency Steve Farrell, Secretary to the Cabinet, Mrs. Dennis Edwards, our Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Works and other Permanent Secretaries, Mr. Jinping Fan, Project Manager, China Railway 14th Bureau Group Corporation Limited, Mr. Kendall Johnson, the CTO of the Ministry of Public Works, and of course the staff of the Ministry of Public Works, Pastor Collin Bacchus, members of the media, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and residents of this constituency. First of all, I must say it is a special day for me here today. And this is not a simple day in terms of this project here. This project is a project that has been tested and proven due to the fact that it was able to withstand Hurricane Maria unscratched. And this is testimony to the fact that I would like to take time off to say a special thank you to the government of China and the people of China and the company here from China who has built this bridge. When I listened to the general manager of the company a while ago, what caught my attention was the fact that he mentioned this is yet another bridge between the friendship of China and Dominica. I found that was very profound. And this is yet another friendship bridge for me in the Layo Valley. The cost of the bridge at 10.56 million EC dollars. It's a very, very serious investment, which started around the 27th of September 2016, of course, and ended in 11th June 2018. Of course, with the challenges of Hurricane Maria, we were slowed down a little bit, but that never daunted the company to really complete this bridge. So I want to give them a great big hand of applause for their dedication towards this project. This bridge is significant to the government of Dominica from the point of view that it's a connection between the Port Cassé area and, of course, all the other conduits to Port Cassé, to St. Joseph. And if you look at the present Hillsborough Bridge, we'd realize that even if we're impacted there, trade and movement of people, transportation and goods can go to the Portsmouth, which is the second town and is a serious budding town but for the development of Dominica. So this conduit is very important for us as government. I am familiar with this project even more from the point of view of the importance of the Layo Valley in my early days of employment. Many of you would not know that, but I've been on this road when I was at the early age of 19. In those days, referred to it as bombing a ride, because my first job in life was at the West Area Experimental Station. And I used to have to leave Fokani, because I wanted to come to town sometimes, and be on this road. And the reason why I chose the Layo Road versus the Imperial Road was that was where most of the farming took place, the Layo Valley, very important place for farming. And because of the importance of farming in the Layo Valley in terms of banana crop production, tree crops, livestock production, agrotourism has become very, very important here. And of course, government has placed a significant investment of its own, the abattoir in the Layo Valley. But the reason for me choosing this road then to transport myself up there was because of the activity in this area in terms of the farmers and the trucks. I would have to take about 4 VEPs, if you want to call it that, to get to the wet area, but it worked for me then. So this is a very important road to the Commonwealth of Dominica. As mentioned, this is a new ministry, but I'm very, very, very interested in this ministry. And because of my knowledge of the Layo Valley and the designs that are taking place right now in terms of the PLAD is a firm that's helping the Ministry of Public Works to design the road post the end of this bridge here, after this bridge here, and of course with the project of the CDB going back to the Hillsborough Bridge, we will definitely complete this road. This road is patent right now. The Layo Valley happened to be an area that's growing for its transformation, is remodeling. Dominica is not an old country. And of course, we saw what happened to us with the Matthias Dam formation. And when it broke the edge of the dam, and we had severe flooding God forbid, we had no one to die then, and that was very important, but a lot of damage to the property in that area, and this bridge was damaged. We were able to do some restoration to this bridge, 250 towing it at that time, but we had no choice but to commence a serious development program with this new bridge, and I must say, I'm happy that it has formed. Now, we have done some realignment of this area. As I mentioned, this area is a very, very, it's not new, but it's a lot of, land formation taking place here. The government initiative, as I must admit, directed by our Prime Minister, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, in terms of to look at the dredging initiative of the major rivers in Dominica, especially those posing problems to our development and our bridges and our roads and the housing and our people. I feel confident that once we have gotten to this river, and we'll do some dredging in this river, it's a wide river, it's the longest river in Dominica, we'll see significant improvement in the Layu Valley. Now, for me, as we mentioned, the bridge was tested. It is proven that it can stand whatever it has to take for in terms of hurricanes. Now, my dear people, we tend to take these things for granted. But when we struggled during that period where we had the damage to this bridge, and the farmers suffered significantly because they had to, make a roundabout and head through Warner and these areas, and it wasn't hard for them. So I want to take special time off to commend our farmers who stood strong behind this development initiative and never took task in terms of wondering why government not moving fast enough, and they were able to really be confident and remain put. And today, they stand here to benefit from this project. This project has come to completion. This project, in a matter of months, as we look at the new financial year and the allocation of resources for this Layu Valley Road, I see no other big move for the farmers of the area but to boost production. The Layu Valley can boast of being one of the strongest areas in terms of production and productivity bananas in the area. We were damaged by Hurricane Maria, severely in the Layu Valley. But what's important as well in the Layu Valley in terms of what we are promoting and some of our articulations in terms of resilient form of agriculture is the Layu Valley. A lot of you may not know that, but the Layu Valley has a number of what you call sheltered valleys. And we have to return to the form of agriculture, style of agriculture, where we select more of our sheltered valleys to put some of our crops in terms of food security and resilience for the future. And I make mention of that specifically because of my awareness of the Layu Valley and the sheltered valleys that we have within the Layu Valley. Because when Maria struck us, the agriculture was damaged inside of here. But if you look even right outside here, and when we are through with this ceremony, just take a look out there. You'll see some of your old existing cocoa plots that were able to survive because some of them are sort of placed in some of the little shelter areas of the Layu Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to be too long here today, but just to echo the point that this is a very significant project, which we thank our Chinese friends for, the Chinese government and the Chinese people. And I want to make it sure and clear to our Chinese ambassador and to all our Chinese friends here that when we say we are your friends in the day, we are your friends at night, and we make no bones about that, ambassador. We support the One China policy. We are strong behind it, and we are not afraid to say that anywhere in the world. And we thank you very much. In our time of need, you were there to help us. And this is a significant project that has been proven, tested, and that's just the beginning of things to come between this relationship as this bridge continues to foster a stronger relationship. I thank you very much.